Let's now focus on Muthoot Finance. The stock up 70% in 2025. And we've been tracking the kind of move that we've seen in gold prices and, the management almost every quarter bypassing their growth guidance and reluctantly then upping it from 15% to 30 to 35% in the previous quarter, with most analysts still believing that they are likely to go ahead and beat that. To understand growth strategies, we have the Managing Director, George Alexander Muthoot, with us now. Thanks a lot, Mr. Muthoot, for joining in. Wish you and your team a very happy new year. We're obviously going to talk about the Goldilocks run for financiers, whether that continues or not, cost of funds to come down, and Belstar Microfinance. You did indicate last time that you may look at listing that at an opportune time. We'll discuss all of this, and I reckon you will again reluctantly say that we maintain our guidance right now at 30 to 35%. But the third quarter has been slightly better. Maybe at the end of the quarter, we'll look at revising that. Have I preempted your answer already?
You put words into my mouth. Yeah.
No, okay. We'll talk about gold in just a bit. But just out of pure curiosity, the kind of surge that we've seen in silver prices, have financiers like you, thought of possibility of lending against silver as well? Because that's becoming increasingly more valuable too.
Okay, so first of all, I think good morning to all of you, and also wishing you all the viewers also a very happy and prosperous 2026. So just you have put so many questions to me. I will start from the beginning probably. For this year, 2025-26 has been quite exciting for gold loan companies, especially for Muthoot. Q1 and Q2 has been very good. We saw phenomenal growth in the AUM. We grew about 23% in the first two quarters. So we continue to see the momentum in Q3 and hope that we expect that Q4 also the momentum to continue. So as you rightly said, I wouldn't like to put any numbers now because this is a silent period, but otherwise we will revisit the guidance at the time of Q3 results.
But one can be reasonably sure that it will be above that 30-35%, right?
The full year has been quite exciting.
No, but one can be reasonably confident that it will be above this 30-35% guidance that you've given, right?
Let us not put some words into my mouth today. So probably it is too premature to talk now. But then, as I said, Q1, Q2 was quite exciting. Q3 has also been exciting, and we hope to continue the momentum in Q4 also. So that is about the AUM. About the growth on profits also. So commensurate profit is also growing, because as the AUM is growing, the profit is also growing. So we see a good 2025-26 coming by the end of March. We should see a good 2025-26.
And on lending against silver, have you thought about it? Maybe, a less LTV out there, but there has been a big surge. So that could be another precious metal that you could probably, keep.
Yeah, the gold price exactly is going up very fast in the last quarter, Q3. I think the gold price is really hitting. So everybody has to look at calibrated growth when the price is growing so high. And Muthoot is also looking at calibrated growth for that when the price is so high. But then there is very high demand for funding, both in the rural as well as in the urban markets for gold loans. Because as I was always saying, unsecured lending is people are finding it a little difficult. And I think people are increasingly trying to monetize this gold. And with Muthoot, with all its branches, and also banks with all their branches, and gold loans have become very popular. It's very popular. So that's about the gold loan. Now you asked about the silver price. At present, we do not have any, I don't say visibility, we have not considered getting into the silver business, etc. Because in gold, we only do gold ornaments. So I don't think there are any silver ornaments worth financing. So because of many other reasons, we have never looked into it. Probably going forward, after some time, we may try to look into it. But as of now, we have no plans of financing against silver.
Mr. Muthoot, yeah, absolutely. Good morning, sir. Happy New Year. Always great to speak with you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Nice to see you also.
Nice to see
The
you.
new year.
New Year. New Year, same as the old year. In terms of performance, that is FY20. Now I'm talking about FY27. I know, it's an unfair question, but could you tell us what is the LTV now? Because LTV keeps coming down as gold prices going up, right? At the end of third quarter, what is the
I think
yeah.
as of today, as of date, the net LTV is about 57% only.
57%.
At today's price, the money borrowed by the people is less than 60. I think 57 or 58% only. So people have not borrowed to the hilt. Although money is available, funding is available, top-up is available, everybody is not taking the full money.
It was
money only for what they want, actually.
Yeah. So this number was around 60% in third quarter of FY25 as well, right? So it's around the same level.
Yeah, maybe lesser though.
Right.
Lesser though.
Right. So, is this a comfortable, if say it's an asset class you would agree which is seen such, and people will, gold bugs, and there are many who message me every time I say, well, it's an asset class which has seen a lot of overheating, who send me accusatory messages in terms of why that it is absolutely fundamentally driven, etc. And maybe it is, but it's an asset class which has done so well, right? 65% gain in gold prices in 2025. So this LTV of under 60%, does it provide you enough comfort on asset quality front if there were to be a sudden sharp pullback in gold prices? Are you comfortable with that LTV?
Oh, no, definitely. I think even at 75 it should be comfortable, because prices, even at 75 is comfortable. So 60 is too comfortable though. I would like to add something here also. I talk to the managers, so some of the branch managers come here, we talk to them. I always get a feel of the ground reality from the branch managers who are there. So when I'm talking to them, they also say, sometimes I ask them, you get a part of your salary in incentives. What do you do with the incentives? 100% of them said, we purchase gold.
Wonderful. Wow. That is you've given us the headline, Mr. Muthoot.
Yeah, they all said whatever incentives they get, they are purchasing gold. They are all not very high-end people, but average staff, average branch managers, they are all purchasing gold. I'm not surprised, but I'm really happy that they are purchasing gold, because as you said, it's increased 65%.
Yeah, putting money where your mouth is, right? In that sense, literally. So that's good to hear. But performance attracts more competition, right? And it's a question we've gone over earlier. I think most non-banks are coming into the space. I mean, some are re-entering, some are coming in new. We had Chola, for example, with us 2 days back. I'm just only mentioning Chola because we just had the management with us. I mean, it's very small for them. Some 1-2% of the total book is gold. Others will also, I think, enter the space and sort of, build out the business because it's so attractive. So will yields be under pressure generally, I mean, directionally speaking, because of all this competition? I'm not asking for a number, but is there a cap on yields now?
I think yields will stabilize, because as more and more people come, banks are also there. Banks lend at 11, 12, 13%. Some of them lend at, NBFCs lend at 17, 18%, etc. The yields may not go up, but it will stabilize. But for established players, where the AUM per branch is quite high and the expenses are kept low, because this is a very, operationally intensive business, which leads a lot of expenses on that side. So if you are able to keep the expenses low, then probably even if the yield is not going up, your net interest margin will be better for the place. But for new players coming in, their operation expense in the initial stage, at least in the first 1-2 years of the branch, will be quite high. And so probably people with deep pockets would like to enter this market. But if you're thinking about competition, there is room for everybody. See, biggest competitor is actually the banks. I told last time also, the banks have a portfolio of about 13 lakh crores and the NBFCs have about 3 to 3.5 lakh crores only. So banks have a much bigger portfolio, but nevertheless, NBFCs are also able to grow their book well, and competition, and you have seen our growth also. We are able to, in spite of all this competition from banks and newer NBFCs, etc., we are also able to grow.
One more.
The point is, there is room for everybody.
Yeah, I'm only just one more risk, potential risk, Mr. Muthoot. I know things are going so well, so maybe it's wise to look at what can go wrong as well. What about, again, coming back to the point that it's asset class which is maybe a little overheated, I don't know, but it's done so well. Is there, would you expect, I mean, RBI to come in with some new regulation? I mean, is there any regulatory risk in that sense? There was that point about LTVs. I remember a couple of years back we used to talk. Is that likely at all? Have you heard anything? I mean, them asking for more data, questions, etc.?
The sense I'm getting from the Ministry of Finance as well as from the RBI is that they are quite supportive of gold loan business, because people have now started monetizing it. There is a lot of gold actually there. And from what I said earlier also, people are not using the full amount. See, as I said, the LTV is only less than 60%. That means people are borrowing only what they can and they hope to repay. So in that sense, it is good. Second, we are going only against ornaments, sir. So there is always a value, a personal attachment for the ornaments. So they will take back the gold. That is why you see this people not borrowing to the hilt. If they wanted full money, they should actually go and sold the gold.
Got it.
In fact, about regulatory risk, my sense is that we are getting good support from the Ministry of Finance and also from the RBI. And I think they also, just like us, they also understand if there is any risk in this, because these are all very short-term loans. You are not giving 3-year and 5-year loans. Well, even if there is a price correction or a price change, people will still take back the gold. So that risk we don't see. But of course, we always are cautious in everything we do.
Okay, just a final question before we let you go. Enough, we've spoken about gold and how it is on autopilot, growing extremely well. You're happy with that. You'll come up with, a more specific guidance at the end of the quarter. But on Belstar, you had last time said that the next couple of quarters will be profitable. You've reduced all losses, and maybe sometime next year you will look at an IPO. Are those plans intact as well?
Okay. The first part is right. They have seen the bottoming out, and I think they are going to start showing meager profits in the coming quarters. So that is, but again, we would only go for a calibrated growth in Belstar or this unsecured loan. Today, it is a portfolio of about only 7,000 crores, which is probably very, very minuscule, not even 5-6% of our total portfolio. So that's about Belstar, but it has its prospects. Probably after 3-4 quarters, things will start looking up. People definitely need money, and this is a way of giving money or purchasing power to the people. So as of date, the bad times are almost around the corner, and we'll be seeing meager profits, so small profits in the coming quarters.
All right, 3-4 quarters from now, you might be needing money, and at that time, you will perhaps consider unlocking value out there as well. Thanks a lot. Wish you a very happy 2026, and also looking forward to speaking to you post your third quarter results and what you have to say on the guidance. Perhaps you may upgrade it once again. That's the sense that one gets.
You and the team also a very happy new year. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Always a pleasure.
Let me say it in Malayalam once, Mr. Muthoot.
What is it, sir?
Pudhiya Varshathinte Ashamsagal.
Tell me. Waiting to hear from Malayalam.
No, Pudhiya Varshathinte Ashamsagal. I don't know if that is the right way to put it.
You must learn a little more colloquial Malayalam. You must come and stay in Kerala for some more time.
I need to.
Correct Kerala accent.
We need to get on the phone once in a while.
Bombay accent of Malayalam. You'll get the Kerala correct accent if you come and stay here. So come over for the next holidays here.
I will. Thank you for the invitation. Mr. Muthoot, thank you very much for joining us. And it's been a fabulous FY26, and we wish you all the best of luck as you move ahead into 2026 FY27. Thank you.